Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is John with Addicted to Fishing. And today we got a little unboxing, or in this case, a little unbagging. It's a little Aliexpress order. And we'll get right into it. Let's find ourselves a little knife to cut into it. And I'll kind of explain what's going on and the thought process behind this. I started to make some of these myself, and for the price, these were a lot cheaper for me to just buy them. And being a tackle junkie, sometimes you can't help but just order some tackle. So I seen these on Aliexpress and thought, why not? Let's give them a try. I actually ordered one to begin with, and then went back and ordered a few more in some other colors. And yeah, we're going to get into them here and see what we think. I got a couple different sizes here, and that's all I'm kind of trying to do here, separate the size. This just happens to be one of my favorite baits that I like to throw pretty much all year long. And again, like I said, they had them, oh geez, I don't remember, like $1 a piece. So I thought, why not? I can't make them for $1 a piece. I am going to make some eventually myself. But I thought, what the heck, let's try them. So what we're talking about here are little micro chatterbaits. I ordered one on another order just to fill in. And I got this one really, really cheap. It was even less than $1. And I got it, and I seen it, and I said, you know what? These look pretty good. I'm going to order a few, and we're going to try them out. So right off the bat, here's one of them. I hope you guys can see this. I've rearranged the tackle room, and I'm hoping to be able to provide a little more light on certain things. But anyway, I hope you guys can see that. The light's off to my left. I don't know how well it's going to work. Let me try to adjust this light a little bit. So anyway, this one, let's see if they give colors here. They just call this one white and 7 grams. Really good looking little chatterbait. I was going to pour them in a poison tail, and I am still going to pour them in the poison tail. I have some blades about this size. Some snaps, a whole 9 yards. Snap looks good. It's got the bent blade, that coffin style blade, kind of like another competitor. What was really interesting to me when I got this was it's got a nice wire hook keeper. If you guys can see that hook keeper. And surprisingly enough for the buck, it's got a hand-tied skirt on it. And I like that little head that it has. So that's really, really good. The next three are all three the same color, I believe. And they just call it green. It's a bluegill color. And you can see that one didn't have the cover over the hook, where this one does. Boy, that's a great bluegill looking color bait. You can see how they come just the same as the more popular name brand. But I'm always looking for really finessey style stuff. One of the things I've heard from a lot of people that they steer away from these is that the blade just rolls over and pulls off. These aren't going to do that. These are pretty good. So I got, I'm gonna get four of them in the 7 gram, and then in the 9 gram, I got 3 different colors. We'll start out with this one. This is like that first one I showed you. It's just a little bit bigger. And this one's way different. This one's got the swing head to it. I hope it's the only one with a swing head. If not, well, then it's not. I did not order the ones with the swing head. So it looks like all of the 9-gram ones are swing head. Yep, every one of them. And these do not have the hand-tied skirt, but it does have the closed loop, same type snap. Kind of disappointed, to be honest with you. I was hoping they would all be like the 7-gram. These colors that I wanted, they didn't have them in the 7-gram. You could only get it in the 9. I'll have to again look on Aliexpress and see. Maybe it was an oversight on my part. Pretty stout hook. The only good thing about this would be if you didn't like the split ring and you didn't like the hook, you could change that out. I can say on the little 7-gram deal, it's got a sticky, sharp hook that I really, really like. It's a pretty strong little hook, little finesse hook. Again, guys, I'm not looking to go out and catch 10-pounders on these. I'm just looking to have something really finessey. In my area, catching 2-3 pound bass is the average. So it's a good looking bait. Again, I'm disappointed, but I'm not disappointed, if that makes sense, on these little swing tail or swing hook. But anyway, one of the cool things too, that kind of makes up for the difference in that, is, you know, they do come from, obviously, China. To me, it didn't take any longer than any other order that I've had from them. But they did go ahead and give me what they call, I think, a coupon. But they give you cash back. They gave me pretty much 50% of my cost back. I think, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them on this order, and I spent right around $12. So that's not too bad. Again, I'm not overly impressed with the hook style on these. This is more like, if you want to compare it to a Z-Man, this is more like the Z-Man Freedom. It's got that swing head. But it's a good looking bait. I'm impressed that the hook eye, or the eye itself where the blade attaches, is 100% sealed. And every one of these it is. I've seen some other people that have bought some of these, and that was their biggest complaint, was, ooh, this one's got a little different head on it. A little different color skirt to it. Between the two, this one's got that silver barbed wire to it, a gold blade, and it's got this head pattern. If you guys can see that. That's pretty cool. Versus the other one, they're black. And it's the only one that I got that has a gold blade. The other two have black blades, and they're exactly the same. And they call this one green as well, but it's obviously a little different. Here's the last one. It's just like the other one. And every single one of these has that blade attachment closed. So that's a plus. realistically, for me to make them, and I'll show you what I got here. Let me find the mold. Let me find the box. I think I have a couple that are already made in the box. Anyway, what I'm going to do, and I'm still going to do it, is in an 1/8 ounce in the poison tail. This little guy right here, I'm going to pour some of my own. Got a very similar head style. Let me see if I can pull one out here that I poured myself. And it has a bandage skirt. Don't mind the paint job. I was just quickly throwing this one together. But you get that poison tail head. But I want to do that in the 1/8 ounce. Let's see if I've got one that you can see a little better. Probably not. Yeah, here's one. Mine don't have the wire keeper added to it, so I had to heat shrink on a hook keeper. And this one just happens to be way down here. I've got to kind of modify that out. So there's a couple different ways that we can do that. What I picked up to do these with, I thought I had the hooks laying out, and apparently I'm wrong. I don't have them out. Sorry guys, I thought I was really prepared for this because I thought they were just laying here. Anyway, a couple different ways that you can do them. I've got my box over here that's got some spinnerbait hooks in them, but I bought some small 1/0 hooks. And I think that's what this mold takes. Yeah, it takes a 1/0. And I'm trying to look here, guys. Excuse me for this. Again, I thought I was a lot more prepared this time for my video, and apparently I wasn't. I thought I had them laying right here because I was going to pour them and make them the other day. Oh, here they are. So what I bought, and I actually got them in a 2/0 and a 3/0, but I'm going to use them in this 2/0. It's what they're calling a sprout hook. That's going to be the little hook I use on mine. It's going to be about the same. I might order some 1/0 spinnerbait hooks, depending. But what my thought process behind it was cheaper to buy these off of Aliexpress. And again, being a tackle junkie, you can never have enough tackle. But what I'm trying to duplicate is this little guy right here. Nope, that's not even it. There are these little guys. And these are the little chatterbait minis. You can see they're pretty close to the same size. So anyway, guys, that's just a little haul that I got from Aliexpress. I'll drop a link in below. They call it NN Big Bait 0701. It's made by Mycena. If you want exactly the information without the link, there it is. The link I'll provide just goes directly to Aliexpress. I don't get any type of discount. I don't get a credit build up. I don't get a referral. I don't get anything like that. It's just me putting you guys directly in touch with the bait. Again, these little 7-gram deals are the ones that I was hoping to get this solid hook, keeper, everything in this color, and the red, and another one exactly like this. I don't know. I will see how we'll see how these work. Let me see if I can pull this off real quick. So hook keeper. Let's see what this hook is about on this one. Again, if you ordered these and you didn't like the hook, you didn't like the split ring because you wanted to upsize it, it's very easy to do. Pretty sharp hook, pretty nice looking hook. Hook don't have much flex, no flex in that split ring. Again, on a swing head, you can do that with a poison tail again. Good looking blade, good looking snap. And you can see 100% that eye is closed. So anyway, guys, we'll give them a try. We'll see how they work through the season. We'll see if we like them. If we don't like them, and we'll report back on that. But I'm excited to try these little baits out. Let me cut another one of these. These are the ones I'm most excited about. One of the things that some people complain about when they get these is they have a real strong petroleum smell to the skirt. These really don't. At least mine don't. Just want to see if the hooks are pretty consistent here. That's probably the wrong thing to be trying to cut these hook covers off with. Again, I'm not out chasing giants with these. The biggest thing that I fish for with the small chatterbaits, and it worked really well for me last year, is the white bass. For those of us that fish for white bass, if you're in Ohio or know anything about Ohio, every spring people line up on either the Sandusky River or the Maumee River for the white bass run out of the Great Lake. They run up the river by the thousands, the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands, whatever it is. Oh yeah, that's a great hook. I'm happy with these little guys. I think they're gonna be fish catchers for sure. Like I said, every one of these has got that wire keeper. You know, you gotta kind of pull out the skirt a little bit. Fluff it. If you get them and they got a little bit of a smell to the skirt, that's what our scent is for. You can put some scent on that skirt and get that smell out right away. Because I have bought some soft plastics that are that way. This is the last one for the sake of time on this video that I'm going to open completely just to check the hook. I think if this one's got a good hook, they're all going to have a good hook. I would definitely recommend these guys if you're wanting to save a few bucks. It's cheaper than making it yourself. You can't make a chatterbait for $1. Not with the wire keeper, the component, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna probably, you know, you're probably gonna spend $1.50 making them yourself. $2. These were $1, I think $1.10 or something when I bought them. Price may have gone up, I don't know. And just so you guys know too, I've had this conversation, talked to some other people. They're worried about having to pay a tariff, or they're worried about having to pay an import tax, or things of that nature. That's not happening. That's for sure. I was curious about it myself. I had the feeling that there wasn't going to be. Oh yeah, these are good. These are good little hooks. So anyway, guys, that's my little haul from Aliexpress. Great little skirted micro chatterbaits. So anyway, guys, I hope you appreciate that video. If you do, hit the like button, share, comment, give me some suggestions on what you'd like to see, what you might want me to talk about. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I think 97% of you that watch my videos are not subscribed. I'd really like to get to that 500 subscribe count. If I get up to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a swim bait giveaway. I've got a bunch of paddle tails that I don't use anymore. Might find some hard baits. You know, it just depends upon how well my channel grows and what I can give back to you guys. I always like giving back. It's kind of why I do these videos, try to help you save money. Plus, I'm trying to teach you guys some things that I do that's different. We all do things different. It's great to share information between us as anglers. This one I slid that, yeah, they're all sticky sharp hooks, guys. I can highly recommend these. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.